Got ourselves Mike Dallas Jr. here.
How you guys doing?
Cool.
Mike, you've been doing how long you been doing boxing, man?
Man, I had I was 24 years, I think. I was in there. It was like 24 years, from like 5 to 33, I think. Yeah.
So when I was looking, I'm from Bakersfield, and I've looked at your career. I've seen some of the guys you fought in amateurs. I've seen that you fought Mikey, Terrence, Danny.
Wow.
All of them, man.
How was it going into those? Because when you look now, those guys are legends now.
I beat a couple of them and I lost to some, but all good matches, bro. Like high talented matches, man, for sure.
Is there any other ones that we missed? Because when I look, it only really shows those. There's a lot of other names, but the more.
I know he sparred Pacquiao.
Yeah, you sparred Pacquiao.
Okay.
I think that's it, but I'm trying to remember. It's been so long.
Yeah. Because a lot of times you guys always kind of grow up together to a certain degree.
And then I think I had like 150 some fights, amateurs, yeah. So it's a lot of money in there for sure. Like I'll look it up for sure.
Did you ever try to go for the Olympics?
Yeah, I ended up losing in the semifinals to Danny Garcia.
Oh, to Danny?
Yeah.
And he went to that, so you went all the way to there.
Yeah.
Did you ever how old were you at the time?
I think I was 21.
21. Oh, okay. Okay. And then from there you decided I'm gonna go pro now.
Turn pro, yeah.
Well, did you notice the difference between when you were first pro to amateur?
The pros, the amateurs was tough because it was high competition and fast paced, but it was a little different. You know what I mean? You have to like, as far as pros, you have to slow stuff down more. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sit on the shots.
Yeah, sit on the shots. Yeah.
When you look at the amateurs back when you were doing it to now, is there a difference? I feel a lot of them were like, from what I was always told back when your dad taught you, and then you guys sat on some shots, but not a lot. I feel like a lot of them now are a lot more pity patty punches.
Yeah, for sure. That just points. Yeah,
a lot of these dudes don't sit on a lot of their points.
Yeah, that's true. Because amateurs don't. It's not for knockouts. You know, it's point system. So that's the best thing for it. Just quick shots.
Yeah, because I feel like I've noticed that a lot of these guys don't really sit on shots anymore now.
Yeah, that's
it's a lot more pity patty, especially the boxers, some of the high level boxers that we get out here.
Yeah, exactly. In the amateur game, pity pads it. You know what I mean? Because it's a point system for sure. So they're not trying to knock kids out. So I guess that works best for them.
Coming out of Bakersfield, being a boxer, how was it coming out of here? Because we're not a big city here. We're not known for fighters like that.
I don't know. They could push you more coming out. They should push boxers more coming out about Bakersfield, but it was cool. It wasn't too bad. And then like we close to big cities, so it helped us out. You know what I mean?
Did you ever get anybody big to come with Bakersfield spar you over here back in the Powders? Or any other gyms? I know you were over there with Joe for a little while.
What Joe?
Refused to lose.
Yeah. Not really. We didn't. I used to go on my big sparring out of town.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who have you sparred?
Pacquiao, Berto, Andre Berto, American. The list go on. Mario Barrios. Dang.
The sparring all those ones. Didn't you spar Danny too? From when I was
Danny Garcia.
The who's?
Could you tell the difference between any of them? Like who was like, no, this and this was the oof.
All of them high, like the bigger pros, high level for sure. You had to think.
When you're in there, like you knew, like now when I sparred this one, no, he was way more in the game. Like,
exactly, they stronger and just think more. You know what I mean? So you can't be reckless in there with them for sure.
Oh, okay.
So how'd you get started in boxing? Let's start from the beginning.
I was born in like my father was a pro fighter, my grandfather, so my aunts and uncles they boxed. So I was kind of born in. You know
okay, it was a family thing.
A family thing for sure.
From what I believe, your dad is a Hall of Famer in Bakersfield of wrestling.
Wrestling. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you ever try wrestling?
A little bit.
Okay.
Not too much.
Okay.
Your dad didn't try to push you into wrestling like that?
No.
He was more into pushing you into boxing?
Yeah.
When you're little, did you hate it?
Yeah.
Cause I've seen a lot growing up here. A lot of father-sons. Mm-hmm. It's not easy for the sons with the father.
Yeah, it was hard for sure because and then my dad started saying like, we're not gonna talk about boxing at home. And then it became better, but it's hard at first, you know what I mean? Because you're getting pushed and talking about boxing and you can't enjoy your family life, you know what I mean? But other than that, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad.
Can you talk to us a little bit about your dad? Because for the ones who don't know, he's a legend in town.
Yeah, my dad, boxing, wrestling, especially in wrestling, that was his sport. He was a legend wrestling, wrestled college level, so, and then the community, you know what I mean? East side town, he's a legend for sure, you know? Got a lot of kids out the streets, at the PAL Center, boxing, like community service. He did it all. You know what I mean? He did it all for sure.
Yeah, because your dad's very much a legend here in town.
Yeah, for sure he is.
Most definitely.
Would you say in his eyes he's the greatest in town, greatest coach in town?
Yeah, I think so. Like as far as boxing, nobody came close to him in town.
You think so? Like I've had it with a lot of the older guys here in town, and they've always said it was pretty much between him that he is the greatest. Him or Chuck, that because they were both who actually had fighters, but it was more Mike.
Yeah.
Did you get a chance to work with Chuck?
No, I never worked with Chuck. He was before my time, but I used to go to the gym back in the days. But I never worked with Chuck personally.
Was there a lot of other coaches here, like the Jose's, and then you were a big fan of?
Yeah, Jose, I did mess with him before, but other than that, yeah.
He's to this day still doing it. Oh man, he's out here still doing it. I was just yesterday at an event, and he was there too. An amateur little event, and he was there with 3 kids.
Jose family, man.
He's to this day still doing it. He don't
He's
stop.
definitely one of the best coaches in Bakersfield right now. He's one of them for sure.
When you think of the history of Bakersfield, do you feel like you're the best fighter that came out of Bakersfield?
I think so.
I think so now. Like, amateurs and pros, I did the most. Like I had 25 fights and shoot. So at least 15 was on TV. You know what I mean? So it's like, so the networks like me. So as for now, I think I'm the best pro boxer out of Bakersfield so far.
You know, I born in LA, I heard of you before I got to LA. I didn't even know you were from Bakersfield, and I didn't even know I was going to live in Bakersfield.
Yeah, I lived in LA for like 6, 7 years also. And I was going to school out there, and I was boxing out there too. So I was good with that community out there in LA also.
Facts.
Back in the day.
Oh, well, big fan, man. I was a big fan coming here when I found out you were from here.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, big fan back in the day. Yeah, yeah.
Do you think in Bakersfield we can make, because a lot of times I always hear that in LA that they train people way more better than in Bakersfield. Do you think we could ever get it to that, or that's just not, so that's not really true?
I think so for sure we can. Like the talent is here, you know what I mean? They just got one work and they got one it, you know what I mean? Like even me, I slacked off. Like I could have made it way farther, but if the kids have a good mindset and boxing what they want to do, they can for sure make it. You know what I mean? They got a good chance just like anybody else.
Dude, is there anything when you look back in your career you wish you did a little better, or think you did?
Took it more serious, man. Like I was ahead of the game young and I turned older, so you know, the outside life, you know what I mean? It kind of affected my career for sure.
Was your dad telling you to stay away from the outside life?
No, my dad, basically, he didn't want to interfere with that to mess with our relationship, so he never said nothing. I wish he would have, you know what I mean, being more strict on me. I wish he would have, for sure.
So in the gym, he was a boxing coach, but at the house, he was more, I'm a dad. I don't really want to be the boxing coach or get in the way of that.
But I wish he would have held me back from everything, and I would have made it for sure. I was way ahead of the game. I was way ahead of the game, but my dad just let me do me, and that was the worst thing.
Of all the fights you did, of all the names, who was one of the more favorite wins you got? Like, the best that you felt?
I'm trying to think. I don't know, man, because it's like a lot of guys I fought like 2 or 3 times.
Pros or amateurs, which one was one more you go, when you think about your wins, you go, wow, it's like, that's my favorite win right there.
Yeah, my win versus Crawford was cool. But we was young.
How many times you get him?
We fought twice. I won twice, but no, now I wouldn't be able to mess with him. He a dog, you know what I mean? Like, and that's it comes from like, you know, when people turn pro, he wasn't slacking, you know what I mean? he took everything serious and he put all the work in, and now he untouchable.
Did you ever get to like know him really good, or?
Yeah, he was like one of my close friends. Like me, him, and Rico Ramos, we hung out every national tournament. So like, he was a good friend of mine growing up.
I heard he's highly competitive.
Yeah, strong too, especially like wrestling. He's physically strong, man. Real strong, man.
Because I remember we had a guy. I don't remember his name. I believe he said he trained a lot in the Fresno area. He was a young dude. He came down to spar Derek. If you remember Derek, he helped you in your one like that. And he was telling us a story about Terrence that because he used to do jiu-jitsu, I guess, as a kid.
Yeah.
And he knew Terrence did wrestling as a kid.
Terrence strong, man.
So he said that after they sparred, he goes, yeah, of course, Terrence got him. He said that he told Terrence, I bet you I could take you down. I bet you I'll beat you. And Terrence went, no, you can't. And he said he took off the hip guard, and Terrence went, let's go. And he goes, he manhandled me. He took offense that I said I could beat him.
That dude is strong, bro. Yeah. Strong. Real strong. So
I heard he's if you ever want to find what a boxer would look like as Jordan, the ultimate competitor, they always say it's him. Because he's competitive. Anything you want to do with him, he'll compete.
That's true. A tough dude, man. And like you see these days now, like nobody can hang with him.
Nobody.
He got that killer instinct. And like if he hurts you, it's a wrap. Like he get people out there. Great finisher.
Yes.
Yeah. Were you ever in Andre Ward's camp or anything like that?
Yeah. I trained out there with them for like 5 years, and I used to watch all his camps. And
how was that for your career?
Lovely, man. I learned a lot. And that guy, St. Wes Crawford, he a dog, man. Some people got that dog in them. They both of them knew for sure.
You see that they both were sparring recently?
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah.
I can only imagine what that sparring was.
Yeah.
Like now, if you would recommend parents out there to start their kids in boxing, they're interested in joining their kids in boxing, what would you think is the ideal age to start a kid?
I don't know. Kids in all sports are more advanced now, so I think like probably like 7, 6, 7 for sure.
I always said 7 or 8 is pretty good right there.
Yeah, that's
maybe
good.
If you get them to, that's a good age where they start wanting to learn.
Exactly, yeah.
Like that.
What time you start?
I started like at 5, I think.
Really?
Yeah. I started probably like 5.
Okay.
Did you start competing like about 6, 7? 8. 8.
Mm-hmm. You gotta be 8 to compete. So I think I was 8. Yeah.
Where's all the cities you went to?
I mean everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Just name a little segment. Name as many as you can.
New York, Ohio, then everywhere in the United States. For sure.
Did you ever get offered to fight out of the United States?
I think Canada before the fight. I'm trying to think.
Fought in Mexico?
Yeah, I fought there like 3 times, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you want to take the one in Canada?
No, not really.
It wasn't a good fight or
it wasn't good, a good fight for sure. It wasn't. So, not really.
When you look at the landscape of boxing now, what do you think of it?
Now fighters want to fight each other, so that's a good thing, but it's all about money, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. It's different for sure. Because the old days, everybody fought each other, so it's different, yeah.
When you look at if you're coming up right now, like how you came out of the amateurs, who would you think you would want to sign to? Who promoter you look at right now and go, I like how he is, how he goes?
Man, I think I should sign with Heyman out of the amateurs. I had a chance, but I went a different route, and I should have signed with him for sure.
He was around at that time still?
Yeah, he was, yeah.
But it just wasn't PBC, right?
It was when he was with De La Hoya.
Okay.
No, they was fighting on Goosen cards, and that's what I was with. I was signing with Goosens. Yeah.
You signed with Goosen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You ever meet James Toney? Since you were associated a little bit with that camp?
We had the same manager, Jackie Callan. She manages both of us. And then I met James. Who else was Paul Williams?
Paul Williams, that's my boy, man. You ever sparred with Paul Williams?
Mm-hmm.
No?
Looking at him because he was around the same weight as you, He's tall. Oh wait, did you ever go? That wouldn't be fun sparring.
He was
I
what,
wouldn't be
like,
able to keep up with the pace, man.
Oh man.
Man, I wouldn't be able to keep up with the pace.
Hall of Famer in my book.
Paul was a beast, man.
Who did you look up to the boxer and watching going, damn, I like how he fought?
I used to like Floyd back in days. Who else? My favorite fighter used to be Prince Naseem.
Man, all right.
Have you seen his son fights? He has a son that's I think he's about 7-0.
Wow.
He's a big dude. He's big.
Big. I used to like Jorge Paez back in the day.
There you go. Yeah.
Madomero.
I used to like all the little showboats, I guess, back in the day.
Hector Camacho and then
Yeah, well, all them people, I liked them back in the day growing up.
So when you were over there with Andre Ward and them, what did you notice a difference between like when you were with them or like when your dad would train you? Was there things you seen that they did to your dad, then you went, oh shit, like my dad was doing this too?
They did stuff at a higher level and like just focus, man, and work. Like I knew like I wasn't working hard enough when I went there. Like, man, everybody had like good work ethic. So it was like, man, like it made me want to pick it up for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Are they very like nice to the pros to want to help, or they're not dicks?
They cool, real cool, all of them. Especially Andre Berto, he one of the coolest dudes. Like they was all good people, real good people. Yep.
Did you see some interesting sparrings that you would never see like in a ring?
Yeah, man, she was hard to him, bro.
Because it's having Amir Khan, Berto, Andre Ward.
We all used to mix it. It was crazy, bro.
I can't imagine what those sparring sessions could be with some of these dudes.
Crazy, man.
What's the biggest guy you sparred with? That wasn't in you, obviously in your weight class.
I think I worked with like I'm trying to think like light heavyweight, but he was just moving and stuff like that. But yeah, he wasn't going hard punch me, but like.
But you felt the difference?
I felt the difference. Way too big. Way too big.
Any of these new guys you like coming up?
Trying to think who
I know that kid Austin out there.
The 122 pounder, your boy.
Bam Bam. I know Bam Rodriguez. Sean Davis is out there.
Bam. I like Bam, bro. He's a beast. I like Bam. Who else I like? I'm trying to think.
Do you pay attention to more of the smaller guys or the bigger guys?
I like the lower weight class, like welterweight down, but I'm trying to think. I like Bam though. He nice. It's another kid that I like.
Yesterday, Austin, I know H2O Austin, he lost. He got knocked out.
Yeah.
He got knocked out. And he was highly touted in amateurs.
You gotta have them hands up, man. You gotta have them hands up in boxing. I can't think of the other fighter, but it's a lot of kids I like right now.
There's Richard Hitchinson. I know he's out there.
Richard nice. I'm trying to think.
What are the other guys? Are you a big fan like the Tanks, the Haney, Shakurs?
I like Shakur. Like I like his style is nice, but you know he having some little iffy right now. But that kid's got a lot of skills, man. I like him a lot too.
Big potential.
Yeah, a lot of potential.
Yes.
Is there anybody you wish you would have sparred you never did? You went, damn, I wish if I could have gotten in that room with that guy.
I don't even know.
Man,
not really.
You know what I
I
mean?
know I've been there with everybody. Not really.
Yeah, I know you said you're a big Floyd fan. I don't know if you wish you would have ever gotten there with Floyd. I don't know if you want to do the dog pound rule.
They had it that year, right? You guys had that year.
That's the hardest place to spar, bro. I sparred there like, and I was tired after like 3 rounds, bro. Like,
Where at the Mayweather gym?
it's just an atmosphere, bro. People like it made me. I was in shape, but just the atmosphere had me like breathing like too much going outside the ring and stuff. So
Pressure because you're there. Was Floyd there watching, or was it more other stars watching?
no, he wasn't there. I don't think so. But man, that's a tough place to spar, man.
So looking back, when you went there, do you think maybe like a young Adrian Broner or Tank was there? I know they grew up a lot around there. Or other guys that who are known now that could have been there.
Haney was there, but like the other guys, they wasn't there.
Oh no.
No, just I think Haney was there, and who else? There's a lot of people in there that day though, but I can't. It was like years ago, so I don't really remember.
Because
But
I know a lot of those younger, the Haney's, Tanks, Ryan, they pretty much would be there a lot. A lot of that generation would Shakur's. It would be there
Shakur was there
a lot. A lot of
I
them
think that day him and Haney sparred. I think that I was there.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, so you know.
Okay. I would always hear about the stories about the Floyd gym. There was a coach that said he went there once with some girls and they sparred, but they said that it was tricky because they would try to distract him so he's not able to help his girl like that just to get in the head.
That could happen for sure, bro. It's a lot of mind games in there, bro, and that messed me up. That's what made me tired. I was like, it's too much, way too much going on, bro. I was like. So,
how was it over there at Freddie Roach's gym?
It was cool there too. I liked it there. A lot of good work there. Still, like I think every Saturday or something like that.
Yeah, we know we have a couple guys in Bakersfield who go there sometimes.
It's a lot of good spots.
And they say they're very welcome people in.
Yeah, it's cool gym.
I don't know if they get in there with like the high level guys.
Especially to like get experience is a good gym. Yeah.
Did you ever think about being a coach here in town?
I was gonna open the gym when I first retired, but I was just like, I've been around it so much. I was just like, nah.
That's tough. That's tough. Owning the gym is very tough. Very tough. It's not.
I think like, really, our city, like, I was like, man, I don't think I would make enough money to provide for my family, like, cause you don't want to charge kids and stuff like that. So I'm like, after thinking it through, I was like, nah, it's not the right move for me, you know.
If you're in it for the money with the gym, yeah, you're in the wrong business.
Exactly. I was really like, man, like my family being, I don't know, it wouldn't be enough for my family. I mean, as far as me trying to open the gym.
If you could, and the PAL reached out to you to be a coach, would you consider it? Or is that something you just like, no, you're not in the space for that?
No, not right now.
You would consider it one day in the future when you get older?
Probably so. Like, even if when I first retired, I probably would have did it, but not now, nah.
They didn't offer that to you?
Nah.
No? When you died?
Nah, they didn't offer me nothing, so.
I know the PAL is still going with Art and Daniel.
Yeah, they didn't offer me nothing, but I don't know, it's probably because I was out. Just out and wild, man, so.
Has it been a while since you've been to the PAL?
Yeah, I haven't been in a while. Like, I just don't feel comfortable here since my dad passed, but I haven't been in a long time.
Now, the rest in peace, your pops. Did that affect you a little bit, your career, you think?
It affected me, like, especially before, like, one of the biggest fights in my life. He died, like, probably like 3-4 months before.
And who was that? That was the Matisse fight?
So I went to fight, like, tripping, bro. Like, we tripped me out, man. When I was getting my hand wrapped, you know, my dad don't even want to wrap my hands ever. And like somebody started wrapping my hands, I instantly just started crying. I was like, I had to leave, and this is the day of the fight. And I was just like, I knew. I was like, man, it's gonna be bad. So it is what it is, though. But to really honestly, I don't think I was ready for a fight like that. In that part of my career, anyway. But it's just like it was a lot going on, man. I had to take the fight because I had to.
That fight wasn't ESPN, right? No?
Showtime.
That's right. Okay. Now, as far as like, do you recommend fighters to learn how to wrap their own hands?
I started wrapping my hands, but I don't know. Like, it's probably a good thing to know just in case. But other than that, just find a good hand, dude that can wrap your hands because should just make your money. You know what I mean? So you gotta have it wrapped real good, or you can break them easy. Because the gloves are small, real small. So you gotta have a good hand wrapper for sure.
Because I know every state has the different ways of they allow certain wraps, right?
Yeah.
I've seen a video of Terrence. I think when he fought Spence, he didn't wrap his own hand.
Yeah, he always wrap his hands.
That's which is crazy.
I wrap my hands like for some fights, but yeah, I started wrapping my hands a little after my dad passed. I used to wrap my own hands.
Yeah, I think Pacquiao did. I seen him do it a couple times. Where they were just sitting doing it himself.
A lot of people do their own stuff.
Yeah, I didn't. I always assumed it would just be more the coaches or whoever you have that's who's really good at it. But I just remember seeing Pacquiao and Terrence wrap their own. And I was like, okay, that's different.
Yeah, some people prefer to wrap their own.
You know what I love how he raps is Danny Garcia's brother. What's his name?
Eric.
No, not the ones that had Vargas. What's his name? Oh, he has all the fighters right now.
Robert.
Robert Garcia.
Oh.
I love the way he raps.
He rap real good. Real good, yeah. I've seen that.
You ever been down there?
I think I've been there like 2 times. Never to spar though.
Okay.
I've been out there.
In Riverside or the one down here where they start?
Oxnard. Yeah, Oxnard. Yeah. La Colonia gym, yeah.
Crazy. You ever?
He had like a whole lot of other guys, didn't he? Like, Lomachenko used to train there for a little bit.
I think they still train there now. Like now, no, I think like Robert.
He's on his house or something.
Okay, yeah. I know Riverside basically is a new gym now. I think like a lot of the guys at Loma and them train in Oxnard now. I think so. Yeah.
Like I know he used to. Cause I remember Robert talking about when it was like the time frame when they wanted Lomachenko and Mikey to fight.
Yeah.
He would talk about how he goes, yeah, I've seen Lomachenko train right in our gym. Like we've been to a certain degree around each other. Yeah. I was like, okay, that's interesting.
You met Vargas?
Which one?
Fernando.
Yeah, Fernando. Yep.
Big guy.
Actually, I fought his brother, bro, Felix. Really? His parents actually live in Bakersfield.
Really?
Yeah, they used to.
Didn't they used to have a gym in Art and Lamont?
Like
the Wheat Patch Highway out there?
I don't even know, but I know his brother, he was living out here not too long ago, and he even went to my high school, and we fought before, yeah.
Your brother?
Yeah, Felix.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Hey, cool facts, guys. Cool facts.
Was there ever anybody that you got offered that you just went, damn, I should have took that fight? You didn't?
It's all type of negotiation, so I'm trying to think. Not really, but I think on the fights I was supposed to take that I should have, I took them, you know what I mean? I took them, so.
Because I know, like, Billy has told me that they offered him Roy, but he didn't take that.
Oh,
like that, towards, like, when Roy was towards the end of his career, he got offered Roy, like that. There was a couple guys here who said they got offered, like, Pitbull Cruz before the Tank fight.
Oh, okay.
They got offered Shakur, like that. They got offered, but they're like,
I got offered a lot of fighters, man, like, so. I think I took the ones I was supposed to, though.
Facts. Any titles?
I won like a state title. Now I fought for a world title twice, but I lost. So it is what it is.
Beautiful career, though, man.
Yeah,
Beautiful career, man.
It could have been better, but I can't complain. You know.
Give me some of that. Give me some of that, man.
Do you think there was anybody in town you've seen when you were growing up that going, damn, this motherfucker would continue going? He had a lot of potential.
You know, you guys should look up to Alazar Contreras.
I've heard of him.
Yeah, he was nice, bro. Like, he used to box for us. And then also another guy, but he stopped a long time ago named Tommy Thomas. You know, like, he was nice. Well, it was like...
I thought Bakersfield has always had talent. Yeah, just, you know how this is. Some dudes will stop for whatever reason.
A lot of fighters, bro.
Because we've had a lot of talent from like you, Caveman was, when he came out. We got Joel, who's still who's out there.
Nice. So right now, I think, like, really, Joel might be the one to go the farthest, bro. He might be. Nice. He's nice.
Yeah.
He's got, I love his posture. Yeah. It's kind of like yours. You got
power, like, Joel, nice.
Did you ever spar Joel?
I sparred him, but it was at the end of my career. But he's good, very good.
Did you ever spar Caveman?
Yeah. In my career too.
Yeah, because we've had some guys here who came out of town, but just things always unfortunate. What was the heavyweight we had on Paul? Not Paul. That was also with Jose, the heavyweight. Manuel Gonzalez. He made it pretty far up there.
We fought on a lot of cards together, me and man.
We've had talent dudes come out of Bakersfield, but whatever reason.
I'm saying Joel should be able to make it though, man. He might be he got it for sure. So.
De La Hoya looks like he believes in him. He talks a lot about him.
The kid is nice. Like.
What's his record right now?
I think he's done like 3-4 fights already this year.
Okay.
I remember we sparred, but it was at the end of my career. But he reminded me like he has skills like I did, growing up.
Right? Yeah.
Do you think there's always because I've seen a lot, and I've seen it with Joel. A lot of times he's high level amateur because I think he's like 14, 15, 10 national champions, whatever. I believe they struggle to turn pro in the beginning.
Some do. But now he got popped though, so he should be good. He could punch. Like me, I wasn't that strong. Like coming out, I was still young. You know what I mean? Like as far as my body was, I wasn't hitting hard, but he got power, so he should be okay for sure.
Because I've seen Roy talk about stuff like that, of where he says a lot of them they're used to like just touching or slapping their punches. Then you learn how to turn them correctly, more better. A lot of them struggle.
Yeah, man.
He says more the high level ones.
Yeah. A lot of dudes have power though, but I think he'd be okay for sure. I think he'd be good for sure. So we shall see, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he looks like De La Hoya's moving him very good, slowly, little by little.
Yeah, you got to.
What do you think of Shakur?
Shakur nice. I think he talented, bro.
That's what I say.
Talented, like I seen him spar. I didn't even know who he was. I seen him spar, and I was like, man, this kid is good. I'm asking everybody, who is he? He real good, real good.
He spars a lot from the videos I see. Like because I guess that's how he likes to get his experience and like that. I've seen him get into so many different.
I seen him spar here. It was like right before he was going to the Olympics. Mm-hmm. I didn't even know who he was. I was like, man, who's this kid? Like he's very talented.
Like I've seen him with the guys Porter. Yeah. And like then he's going. Yeah. They're not gonna go their hardest on him. He's small. Yeah. But he's in there with these dudes.
Yeah, he's nice. So.
You think he'll get Tank? You give him a good challenge?
I don't know. The only thing about Tank, bro, all them little guys, he hit hard, man. Like, I don't think nobody can take his power to, you know, them lower weights. That power is crazy.
It is crazy.
I've heard Shakur say that. He goes, no, Tank hits hard. 9 out of 10 times, if he hits you, he's gonna put you down. Exactly. He goes, my greatest feat is not my power. It's how I can see what's coming, and you're not gonna hit me.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
he'll appoint.
He don't hit them.
Mm-hmm. I think he'll appoint him, Shakur.
He could, but I don't know. 50-50.
What about Tank? Okay, there you go. Since we're hearing about Tank and Lomachenko fighting.
Loma don't want that. That's why he backed out.
Oh yeah, and I know, but it was a talk. It's
long as he don't get hit, he cool. Like the power is crazy.
He's gonna get hit. Yeah, for sure. He's gonna get hit.
Is there a fight that you want to see Tank fight? You know, give him his hardest competition?
I don't even know. I think there's a lot of good kids out there, so there's good fights to be made.
I always said to him, I think that's probably one of the few dudes he could respect power wise.
Yeah.
Because you hear him talk, he says fight. He doesn't respect Haney's or Shakur's power.
Facts.
That'd be a good fight.
I've always said, but I don't know if he wants to go up to 140.
No, yeah. I think that'd be a good fight for sure.
What do you think about the new card that's coming up with the August 3rd with Terrence and that whole card?
Better make it to the Fight Club.
I might go.
Oh, you might go?
I might. I don't know.
Send us video, man. We put it on the podcast.
I might go, but it's going to be a good card.
Do you think he's going to do good in that fight? Because that guy's underrated pretty good. He's supposed to be a little Triple G. The way he fights, he built his career up the way of Triple G.
I just don't think there's too many people that could beat Terrence right now. I don't like, but we don't see. But
I mean, I think it's gonna take like a light heavyweight to beat him.
Do you think it would have for him to go up too high for him to lose?
Yeah.
Or he just gets too old.
You got that kid. Yeah. You got that killer instinct, and I think he's ready to be done, but he's just waiting for that big fight. You know what I mean?
Well, he's chasing it. He wants that payday.
He ready. I think he wants that payday, and he's gonna be done after that. You can tell he's ready to be finished, but
you don't think him and Tim Tszyu will be really good? Tim Tszyu's pretty good.
Yeah, that'd be a good fight. Tim's strong too, so.
But you just have that faith in Terrence, huh?
No, I'm saying I wouldn't know. Like I don't know about that one, but Tim's strong for sure.
I think he knocks him out in late rounds.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because he could take punishment. Tszyu could take punishment, but his defense is not up to par.
I don't know, bro. I don't know about that.
He's not his dad. I tell you that.
He's bigger.
He is bigger, but he's not his dad. His dad was a monster. Yeah. You know, he would knock you out. You know, he was a monster. And you know what? Joel has a segment that we do. Hall of Famer or not?
If I'm gonna name somebody, I want you in your opinion. Do you think he's a Hall of Famer or not? Do you think Adrian Broner's a Hall of Famer off what he's done right now?
So I'm 50-50.
What in your eyes? What do you call a Hall of Famer? What is it that you think in your eyes? What are your categories?
Somebody that accomplished a lot. Mm-hmm. And, you know, in the ring for sure. I don't know.
Do you think Errol Spencer's a Hall of Famer? Because the debate I always have with people is he only fought in one division, though.
Yeah. I think he needs a little more to get that, but I don't know.
He might get in when he passes, you think?
Because when you look in there, take out heavyweights, of course. because you know they go and take out heavyweights because they go only fighting one division and kind of cruiserweights. There's only one guy that I know that's in there that only fought ever in one division. That's Hagler. He never fought in multiple. He only fought in that one, but that's it. Everybody else fought in multiple divisions.
I don't know about the Hall of Fame stuff. I don't know. That's what you want to say. But I don't know.
Would you put Danny in there?
Garcia?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
You think he is there?
Yeah.
Facts.
What about Amir Khan?
Yeah.
Madonna?
In this country.
Yeah. Maybe.
He's close, but nah.
He's a big fight, but he can win. But
Facts.
So, I don't know.
Berto?
Yeah.
You think so?
I don't think so. Who else? Hall of Fame talk I don't know about.
It's tough.
Tough.
If you had, because you know you fought a lot of your career in the 147, who do you think is the Mount Rushmore 47ers? Of course, you got the Floyd, the Pacquiao's.
Floyd for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did everything. And Pacquiao, you name them.
But if you had to put the other two, who do you think? Do you put Crawford on there?
Yeah, for sure.
Because you know, there's some people who felt that this only when he has a 47 is really his defense. Some people have felt that. I think he is.
He a killer, man. He a killer.
He is, man. That's all I got. Yeah, I agree with that. I see.
Who would it be? Sugar Ray Leonard? Like, would that be another one?
Yeah, Sugar Ray.
Oh yeah.
Because some people have said De La Hoya, but even though he really didn't beat nobody, but he was a star.
I don't know, man. I think a lot of the old fighters will beat guys today.
Yeah. Chavez would have destroyed most of those guys.
Like, that's some killers back in there. Like, I don't know.
I've always said I think Terrence would give a lot of them run money because he's just overall great. He can do a lot of things.
Exactly.
Yeah, he'll switch it up on you real fast.
I've always said I think he will give Floyd a big run for his money because what can he do?
Yeah.
And he's smart enough to see things. That's one of his best adjusts. He adjusts very well.
He's smart. He's definitely smart. So.
Well, I know you're a busy guy, Mike. You know what? I appreciate you coming down to the show. You know what I mean? Awesome.
Thank you, man. You're a legend.
You know what I'm saying?
Man. I appreciate you coming.
Definitely.
All right. Thank you, guys. We have the great Mike Bella Jr.